Greetings. Hey, my name is Jimani Chess, here with the Team Music Workshop production team at Richardson Prep High, here with some of the artsy students that they have on campus. All right, miss, so please get us started by telling us your name, your age, and what grade you're in.
Hello, my name is Jolene Cortez. I'm 14 and I'm in 8th grade.
That's cool. All right, so I hear from what goes around is that you're an art student, correct? So please give us some information as far as some of the art that you do.
Well, I actually like to do a lot of Zentangles, and I usually just do what comes to mind. I would say my favorite artist is Frida Kahlo. I really like her art and how she interprets herself in all her art. I read a lot of books about her. I would say an artist I take inspiration from is, I like Da Vinci, but I take inspiration from artists all over social media. Usually I take that for my inspiration.
You mentioned a few artists there, but I know just because you like the artist doesn't mean you like more so you do their style. So do you have your own style, or do you kind of replicate their style with your own sort of twist? Or
I would say that I take different styles from what I see and just kind of mesh them all together and make it into one of my own arts.
My name is Ashrik Skoy. I'm in 8th grade and I'm 13 years old. My art, I feel like it has a lot to do with flowers sometimes, and I get my own ideas most of the time. Yeah.
So that's cool. So it's self-inspired and stuff like that. So do you have a specific flower, a species, or sort of carnations or certain flower arrangements?
Sometimes I make them different. They're just like all over the place sometimes.
And we are back with another wonderful Richardson art student here. So please tell us your name, your age, and your grade, my good sir.
My age is Gerardo Galicia Marrero. I'm in 8th grade and I'm 13.
What is some of your favorite art pieces, my good sir?
One of my favorite artists is probably Bob Ross, and I like some of the paintings he's done. I usually like watching it with my dad, because my dad also is he's an artist, or like he draws too. He's probably the person who inspired me the most.
That's cool. That's cool. Do you know the name of the piece?
No, but I could name a piece that I made. It was a piece of Stan Lee, and it was like the superheroes, like there. I did it for an art project. I think I did color it at the end, but it was a little rush, but it came out nice.
That's what's up. So we have some Marvel fans here. All right. And so where do you draw your, you say you like Bob Ross, but do you have a specific art style that you sort of have your own unique twist, or where do you draw your inspiration from?
Well, I do like to draw some realistic pieces. I'm kind of trying to get to that point, which I'm still not there. I've seen a lot of tutorials on YouTube on how to blend and stuff. I also like pen, doing stuff on pen. Okay. And then highlighting it with a white gel pen or something. Okay. Yeah.
With that, do you have any future plans in art or anything?
Yeah, I eventually want to try to descend to become an architect. Right now, that's what we're learning in class. We're learning how to do buildings and how to make it look with landscape perspective and all that. So I do want to descend to become an architect.
Cortez. I'm 13 years old and I'm in the 8th grade. My art style is kind of just getting off what's off my mind or on the top of my head. One of my favorite art ones was the first project that I ever did. It included some shapes, I guess a type of a balloon dog that I did one time in the 5th grade that kind of reminded me of that.
That's cool.
And I just really went on with what came off on the top of my head.
That's cool. So that freestyle thing is really coming in handy, man. And so in few words or in some words, how would you explain your art?
Well, I guess I could explain my art as, I guess, wild. Sometimes I could just get it off my mind, and I don't really think of what I'm doing. I just go with the flow.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you have any future endeavors where you would use your art as you grow up and stuff like that? Do you see yourself having a career basically?
Maybe, possibly. There's a possibility I can maybe become an artist, I guess. But my focus isn't really to become an artist. Art just really takes my mind off things that's going on, and it's kind of a hobby that I'm doing.
That's cool. It's sort of an escape, which is relatable indeed. All right, man. Well, thank you so much for this time, and keep up the good work, and we look forward to seeing more of your wonderful art.
I'm 13. I'm in 8th grade.
That's cool. That's cool. All right. So please elaborate or explain to us what is one of your most favorite art pieces?
One of my favorite art pieces is that where it's me standing in a room and there's like stuff behind me, and there's like things coming out of my head for like thoughts and stuff.
That's cool. That's some really good interpretation and art piece indeed. And so how would you categorize your art taste or your art style?
I would categorize it as like horror and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Because I don't really draw like cute stuff or anything. I draw like what comes out of my mind, really.
So more surreal sort of taste, which is really cool, Is there any artists currently that you know of or you've seen in the past that have a similar art style to you or you favor?
I like Tim Burton, really, because like what he draws is like really cool, and like I like his art style.
That's cool. That's actually one of my favorite artists and producers, as a matter of fact. He has really good art pieces and movies and stuff like that. What's your favorite art piece that you've seen him do, or any favorite movies of him that you've seen?
My favorite movie from him is Corpse Bride, because like I really like the characters and how they look and the story.
That's what's up. I love that art style. And my boy Johnny Depp does it justice. He always does it. But that's what's up. We're back here with another art student here at Richardson. So please get us started by telling us your name, your age, and your grade.
I'm Rosalind Lara. I'm 13 and I'm in 8th grade.
Cool. All right. And so, as we've been hearing, is that your art class has some really good potential in there, and you were one of the select few. And so, what is some of the art that you ensue and you draw your inspiration from?
I say like doodles, paintings based on doodles, because I just start drawing and I just go from there.
Okay, so you're a free floor, sort of like a freestyle. In a sense. Okay, so a doodler indeed. I do enjoy doodling myself. All right. And so do you have a favorite artist? Do you know who does doodles and stuff like that? Or where do you draw your inspiration from?
I don't have a favorite artist, and I don't really have anywhere where I get my inspiration. If I do, I mostly do it from artists from my art class that Mr. Curran, our teacher, tells about. Or if I draw at home, I take it from things I like some movies, just shows and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's all personal and it's all within you. Okay, that's really cool. Homemade, all right. And so, what is some of the most favorite art pieces you've done?
I say one that inspired by doodle is like a bunch of different shapes and patterns and stuff, and one I did from home. I took inspiration from Marvel, like the Avengers. There's just a bunch of symbols that connect by Thor's lightning, and one based off of siblings because I have a bunch of brothers, and Marvel is like has a bunch of siblings too, and I just took information and just put their logo and combined them together.
Thank you so much for sharing with us. This has truly been an awesome. We look forward to seeing what else is to come in the future of your art and everyone else's. And thank you for your time.